Hey guys, what's up? The Cold Gamers here, bringing you another gameplay. This time, it's going to be a tips and tricks tutorial video. It's going to be multiplayer instead of Spec Ops, so yeah. This is clan members gameplay, not mine. I'm trying to promote our whole clan, so what better to do than a clan members gameplay. So yeah. So this is going to be just basic tips and tricks, stuff that will help you out in kind of any game, not specifically COD. It's going to help you hold down your gunfights and win them more often. So, and it'll also help you with just basic strategy and just help you with your KD. So yeah, let's get started. So the first tip I have for you guys is if you're in a gunfight just like that one, you want to keep moving, kind of crouch, stand, prone, whatever you want to do to make yourself a harder target to hit. In this case, Tusinex, which is the guy playing this, he went prone on that thing I mentioned, and probably saved him in that little clip. So try and do that. Also, in a gunfight, try and aim for the body, chest area. This will help you hold down more kills. If you aim like too high, it's harder to hit, or too low, it's harder to hit, and it does less damage. So aim for the central middle area. Also, this will help because it'll help you take advantage of recoil. Or when I say recoil, I mean when you're shooting and someone shoots back and you get hit, your gun will bump up. It'll take advantage of that, and it can be used to get headshots and help you get more kills, basically. Also, an overall strategy. Keep a silencer on. Silencers are great for reducing the recoil of a gun when you're firing. Tusinex does play with a silencer. He's playing with the MP7 silenced. It's extremely useful, and even though most people just think it's for hiding your where you are in a game, it's also used to reduce recoil. It does lessen the range on it, but if you're using a silencer, it's because you're not rushing, or not really not rushing. It's used, but I mean it can be used for rushing or flanking, and so you don't want people to know where you are, and so it's extremely useful, and you'll be surprising people. So you don't need to hold down that 1v1 gunfight where you'll probably lose because you have a silencer, and so that's the type of strategy. Also, in just basic strategy, you want to be flanking your opponent. You don't want to just rush out there in the middle of the map. You want to stay to the edges and keep with surprise attacks and flanking and stuff like that. It'll help you lessen your deaths. If along with the silencer, that's a great strategy where they won't know where you are, and you'll just come out of nowhere and start killing them. The only times you die usually is if you get surprised yourself, because you are probably in the enemy spawn and they'll start spawning you, or spawn killing. They'll start spawning by you and then kill you like that. I've had that happen to me a few times. Also, move from cover to cover. Oh, that was all. He just took down an EMP, or no, he took down a UAV and a stealth bomber at the same time with his EMP. You want to use EMPs or whatever kill streak to the maximum potential. So just a little sidetrack right there. So use your EMP when there's lots of commotion going on. Like if there's a helicopter, take it down with your EMP. Don't just use it right away. You'll get 500 points. It'll give you a couple extra, and it'll help your team. So just that extra stuff. Also, so as I was saying, move to cover to cover. This will help you with making you a harder target, kind of like the jumping around. If you're behind cover, either they have to shoot through that, or if it's not shootable, they have to shoot at a smaller target. So yeah, did they just kill each other? I don't know, I'll have to rewatch that, but I think they just kill each other like at the same. I don't know what happened there, but that was weird. I've never seen that happen before. Maybe I just misread it. Either way, so go cover to cover, stuff like that. It'll help you lessen the amount of body that's exposed and lessening the amount of amount of bullets that you take. Sorry about that. Also, if I know that you wanna, the point of COD or Call of Duty is it's a fast-paced game, and that's the reason why a lot of people die. If you slow it down and you walk, it'll increase your probably KD a lot. It's hard to do. I don't do it sometimes, but if I'm in enemy territory and I know there's going to be people around the corner, I'm walking. I'm walking through it. I'm not running, because if you're running, it'll take longer to pull up your gun, which could save. Well, it'll increase the amount of bullets that you can shoot off. So, which is always helpful. So, mostly if you have like Quick Draw or I think it's Marathon Pro that. No, Stalker. I'm not sure what the perk does, but it's quicker aim after sprinting. If you have that in Quick Draw, then you're pretty much fine. But other than that, you probably want to keep out your you want to keep walking. So, no thing. Also, in a gunfight, you usually want, if you're trying to go for a KD or a Moab, keep away from one-on-one gunfights where you're completely equal on grounds. So, like, they see you, you see them, and you start shooting at the same time. You want to surprise them. Like that right there, that's a good example of a one-on-one. You know, you both see each other. It's basically whoever brings up their gun first usually wins that battle. So if you have a submachine gun, you're pretty much good. So, second EMP. Just wanted to state that. But, yeah. And so usually even kills are not the best things you want to have. Also, practice your aim. This can be done in a private match or whatever, but try practicing your aim. Aim is most important in Call of Duty. So it's just that, I mean, it's basic, but no one, I mean, I don't go out and be all like, oh, I'm gonna practice my aim today and start shooting at a wall and like playing on super high sensitivity so I can practice and stuff. But I mean, it'll help a lot. So yeah. Also, with some future things, I'm gonna be doing like a sensitivity episode probably next. Then maybe game types, what each game type is for, and then maybe custom classes, Moab stuff. But eventually these tutorials will become higher in their ranks or like expertise. So like eventually it'll become like expert level tips and stuff like that. So this is just a beginner video, stuff like that. Let's see, do I have another tip for you? Oh yes. Depending on your playstyle, if you're rushing, take a Semtex or a frag grenade. I recommend a Semtex. I like them better. They don't roll, which can be good and can be bad. I prefer Semtex. Also, use if you're rushing, use a bouncing Betty instead of a claymore. Claymores are used for guarding doorways and in general just like a single area space, while bouncing Betties have a whole 360 area. So if you're rushing, you'll just set it down and you can throw it and stuff, so that helps a lot. Also, bouncing Betties are better than claymores in open areas. So also try and play the objective. It's one of the better I mean, you want to go for kills, but you have to play the objective sometime. This was a slightly objective game, so that's why I wanted to put it out there. So the Cold Gamers, signing out. Good day.